Howdy, everybody. This is Professor Pixel, and right above me, you can see RDV. Say hello.
How's it going?
Welcome back to Friday Night Flicks. Last week, we watched The Horror of Dracula, or just Dracula, depending on where you're from. Tonight, we are watching 1941's The Wolfman.
On Friday Night Flicks, episode 2 of Experimental Show, where we watch movies we've never seen before.
Exactly.
And so sit back and relax and enjoy. Because I don't know if I'm going to like this movie or if I'm going to hate it. So we'll find out.
It's a classic Universal movie, so I can't imagine it's too bad. Let's go ahead and play it.
All right.
We're going to do it on one or after one.
When I say go. Go.
Okay, we're going. All right. We see
Universal.
That is
classic Universal, man. That's awesome. Like it's 3D holographic.
Yeah, that is. It's so old. All right, Universal presents The Wolfman.
Now this is the first of 5 movies, 4 sequels after this that Chaney made with them. Claude Rains.
Oh wow.
John.
Okay. So
yeah, Dr. Lloyd.
This intro is actually showing the characters from, I guess, scenes in the movie, in comparison to just listing them. That's kind of neat. Bella.
Yes. Some of the movies back in the day would do that.
So,
all right.
That's not low effort on their part. I'm just going to name him what he is.
Evelyn Ankers, beautiful girl. Probably has done some other movies besides this. I do not know.
Lon Chaney.
We'll find out. Original screenplay by Kurt Sidomak or Sidomak or Sidomak.
Sidomak.
All right. Joseph Valentine Associates doing the photography. Ted Kent.
I don't think we have to go in order. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares about this part.
Produced and directed by some guy named George Wagner.
I think more people might know George Wagner.
Alrighty.
Oh, books. We start off and we're looking at a stack of books right now.
The music is actually surprisingly good. So I love these older movies when they start all the classical opera and all stuff. Not just opera, but you don't talk about symphonies. Lycanthropy, a disease of the mind in which human beings imagine they are wolfmen. According to the old legend, which persists in certain localities, the victims assume the physical characteristics of the animal. There is a small village near Talbot Castle, which still claims to have gruesome experiences with this supernatural creature. The sign of the werewolf is a 5-pointed star, a pentagram, enclosing a... Hey, cut me off! This you guys can go drive on a picture screen behind you, moving. I still love the stage theatrics here. I like how they're not wearing seatbelts. You guys, old guys, like, no. That guy's like,
chill. Yeah.
I'd say I'd be like,
all right, and we're looking.
You're doing at least 35, 40. Pulling up to.
They're doing a lot of nothing. They're in a stage set.
Man, that guy's taller than everybody else. They're like midgets.
I think that's our Wolfman right there.
The big tall guy? Yeah, man, still.
Do they give us captions?
Oh, yeah, Larry, yeah. You have what?
They don't give us captions, the jerks.
We provide our own. Yeah. Larry, yeah, he's the wolf. Spoilers. Oh.
It feels like in the old Hulk TV show, Lou Ferrigno was huge. Everybody else.
Oh, his brother. His brother passed away, so they got a giant, huge painting above the mantelpiece, and it's a picture of his dead brother.
That's how those old homes are.
Well, yeah, that's what you did back then. You didn't have like Facebook and all their other things. The holographic photo albums. They painted everything.
Okay, so our Wolfman here is talking to his dad right now.
Yes.
How
tall is this guy, man?
He's huge. Don't know where he got it from. His dad's like this tall.
The guy is like, how tall? What's his height? Does it list his height?
I mean, you can look up the actor and it'll have that.
I'm looking it up. Lon Chaney Jr., also known as Cranking Toll Chaney, born February 10th, 1906. They died July 12th, 1973.
So Larry here, our star, he's been away for 13 years from his home. And now he's back. That's a big telescope.
Well, that's why he's 6'2". Now imagine if he turns into a werewolf. No wonder they chose him. Jeez.
What a man.
Holy crap, that's a huge telescope. That guy is obviously compensating for something else. But then again, he's 6'2". He's got to have a giant telescope. Again, let's get a little kid in the stool. Hey, what's there? And there's a toy car going. Oh, actually, it was a real car.
I was watching Supernatural the other night, and they were referring to
the Wolfman.
No. What's the one guy's name? Sam. Jared Padalecki.
Yeah, he's like super tall.
One of the characters said to Dean, "Your brother's the size of a car." So, like this
giant brother. Oh man. And for those who are wondering about this movie, it is available on Vudu, YouTube, and Amazon Prime for rent. I believe it's only like $3.99. I saw for rent.
Oh yeah.
So
classic movies typically are
classic Universal movies, man. All right, he's looking through a telescope and he's just peeping on people. Oh, there's a woman right there. Oh, he's looking at the guy with the umbrella. He's suspicious. Couple riding their bikes because that's what they do. All right. And keeps looking over there. Oh, there's a guy watching him.
No, I'm watching.
Oh, no, it's a woman.
No, he's looking at a woman.
Wow, what a pervert. At least she's got clothes on.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't notice the giant telescope looking at her way from like 15 feet away from you.
It's like a cannon.
I know, right? She's all checking herself on the mirror, making a look, and then he looks down and he's like, okay, there's another woman.
The Wolfman was checking her out too. So. The Wolfman's not checking out this woman. He's looking at Charles. How do you say that name?
Charles Conliffe?
Conliffe?
Was Saturn in? So obviously it's in the 40s that takes place.
Well,
I would assume the original Wolfman would have took place like in the 1800s, like that. So for Universal, they chose the 40s. I
think that was more of when we were watching Dracula.
So it looks like he's in an antique shop or thrift shop.
Yeah.
And now he went in there to check and hit on that girl that he was peeping on before.
Half moon shaped. He's looking for a gypsy kind of bracelet. No.
Oh, so basically, when I'm getting an impression of this guy, he's a yuppie. And he's going to turn into a werewolf. Werewolf yuppie. Whew. The Wolf of Wall Street, they were right.
Okay, so no, he was talking about something she had up in the room. So he's basically saying, I was looking at you in your bedroom. That's not the way to talk to a woman.
Ooh. Get a cane right here. I'm psychic.
Watching Psych, like, so. Oh, well, I'm psychic. I just know these
things. Solid glow top cane. Doesn't want that. A little dark. Little doggy on it.
He's looking at one.
It's gonna turn into
You say you could use it as a golf club. Oh, and it has a wolf on it.
The wolf.
Look at that Wolf King.
Now, is that silver? Looks like...
Doesn't look like silver. Wood and silver. He says
there
it
you
right
go.
there.
There you go.
So the shooting lasted from October 27th to November 25th of 1941 and was released on December 12th.
She's talking about the werewolf stuff, the history and stuff. And he's making, obviously, he's making a joke about it. Doesn't believe in it. Yeah. Oh, and now he's going old grandma bits. Riddler and Riding Hood.
They were like, did you just hear her?
Little Red Riding Hood, yeah.
She said Little Red Riding Hood was a werewolf.
It was a werewolf story. Obviously, so he basically was going in there, hit on her, and then she started talking about werewolves and stuff, and he gets kind of weirded out. Apparently, he doesn't like crazy.
So that cane right there was made of vulcanized rubber, so none of the actors or stunt doubles would get injured if they were accidentally hit by it.
Didn't they have insurance back then?
Didn't they have what?
Insurance. You get hit.
I don't know. It's old Hollywood, man.
Oh, here comes the gypsies.
The gypsies. Dun, dun, dun. The Romani people.
The only gypsies I ever saw was the ones in James Bond movie.
There's a show on Hulu called Shut Eye that's all about gypsies in modern times. It's really good. You should check it out.
After he basically calls her crazy, he asks her for dinner, and she says no. He closes the door on him.
He didn't even pay for that, did he?
Did he? I don't know. What a putz. Now he's back to talking to
his dad. Yeah. That's his dad. Even when I've heard that poem plenty of times.
Yeah.
Gwen is her name.
His dad knows what the girl's name is. Dad, you hitting on a girl already?
Are you hitting on the girl that I'm hitting on?
I swear that guy is tall enough and built. He looks like he could just be like a George Reeves, like, Superman. Hair slicked back.
So his dad's basically telling him, go get to work.
Yeah. But what does he do?
Well, they work with the stars. That's why they have a big telescope.
Yeah. Okay. There she's walking out now. Good looking girl. And here comes him creeping up behind her.
Wow.
Hey, how's it going? Smiling right behind her, like
she's saying that. Oh, she's wearing the earrings that he mentioned seen earlier when she was up in her room.
He's like, "Where my cane?" Oh,
he wore his cane. Sir, you're holding it.
Oh, that was just us going out? Oh, here's my Jenny Williams.
Oh, she wants to have her fortune told. Larry.
He's all upset now. He's like, just call me Larry. Whatever. He wanted to be alone at the date.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? He got two girls. But now he's all... Yeah, this is like a Wizard of Oz, like kind of like they're walking through the woods and you just...
We're off to see Wolfman, the wonderful woman that'll kill us all.
Wolfsbane, which is poison to the werewolves.
I think it's just poison in general, man.
You know, it's kind of weird. If I was that guy, I'd like, obviously he's a putz, because if you pay attention, they're all talking about, we kill him this, it keeps the werewolves away. So they're going to some gypsies to get your fortune told.
Mm-hmm. So they're all going to the gypsy.
I'd be kind of he thinks it's all just, rubbish, but I'm thinking, like, everyone in town is pretty much talking about this. I'm like, hey, is this a practical joke, or what's going on?
So this is Bela, who is played by Bela Lugosi, who is better known as Dracula.
Yep.
And I actually, I had a tidbit of information because
there's the angry old lady, yeah.
Or were you telling me about it, that Bela Lugosi actually wanted to star? Instead, he got a minor role.
Wasn't me. It might have been Rob, but no, yeah, definitely these Lon Chaney ended up doing, yes, after this one he ended up doing 4 other, reprising his role 4 more times for Universal, but this is the only one where he gets he's the main character and there's no other monsters. He's the only one.
So he just leaned into the girl and said, well, if you take a walk with me, you'll get your fortune told.
He's like, I was only testing your factor. I didn't know about you. I just happened to be perving on you. and she's buying it now, leaning against a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, love must become, it's probably really hard to get by in this little village you're in, because she's digging him, and he's,
He's laying the moves down, and Bela Lugosi is sitting there, and he's messing with cards. He doesn't look too good.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he's got a pentagram on his forehead.
Yep. Okay, now Bela Lugosi is asking.
Oh, no. Left hand shows your past, right hand shows your future. There's a pentagram on her hand.
Oh, no. That right there is the mark of a victim of a werewolf.
He's telling her to leave, come back tomorrow.
And Bella is telling her, just go away.
Yes, I'm going. And then she runs away. that was a horrible writing right there for the.
Bella is not looking to
yeah. His sister or wife, she sees him.
That's his mom.
Changing. Or his mom. He's changing. Oh, there we go. The wolf scene.
Hungry like the wolf.
Oh, blood curdling scream.
All right, so Larry's going after the sound of the scream from Gwen's friend, and her friend being eaten by a wolf. It's too late. And it has bitten Larry. Oh! And now Larry's
he's being at the club.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is very violent against animals.
Where's PETA? So, the woman that plays the old gypsy woman was only 6 years older than Bela Lugosi, who's playing her son.
Oh, nice. He's staggering now. He got bit.
Yeah, he got bit.
Now, is he going to change right away?
I don't think so. Yeah, he's saying that he was attacked by a wolf. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. So somebody's coming up in a
carriage. Yeah.
Looks more like a cart, but
Yeah, right. It's your trailers you had back then, just pulled by a horse.
It's the old gypsy woman.
She knows what's up.
So Quinn's explaining that a wolf bit Larry.
She's like, I must take him back to my place.
Oh,
no.
Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me?
He's strong and built like bull. I take care of him. All right, he's home now, stumbling in. His dad's like, with his buddy, he's like, hey, what's wrong?
The wolf that Larry was fighting was actually Lon Chaney Jr.'s own German Shepherd. It was his own
dog?
He didn't kill him. It's called acting. Play dead.
Okay. Wow, that dog really plays dead. It's been like 5 hours. And then the guy sitting at the time he gets freaked out that Jenny Williams was murdered, her throat ripped out by a wolf. So the guy's leaving. And the dad's got some other friends that are just trying to help him up to his bed. Now we're back to Jenny Williams, where she's just laying under that tree, brutally murdered. Everybody's got their lanterns out. Oh, here comes a guy with a little basset hound.
The dogs. Some water.
Large animal.
I wonder what it could be.
Internal hemorrhage, you said.
So, according to a recent Wolfman DVD documentary, the script for the Wolfman was influenced by writer Kurt Siedemack's own experiences in Nazi Germany.
So, did the guy just say, take notes, twiddles?
Did he?
I don't know. You're talking. I thought he said twiddles. He is Twiddle. His name is Twiddle.
Well, you're going to have to tell Englentine later.
Horace Harvey plays a character named Twiddle. That's awesome.
Oh, so they're talking about the
cane. They know the cane. They know it was Mark's. It was a cane that hit him.
It was Larry's. His name's Larry.
Mr. Larry.
Mr. Larry. Larry Talbot.
Well, he seems better now.
Yeah, he's fine. He's like, man, last night was rough. But
he's got that werewolf, that stamina, that juice flowing through him now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel great.
You were attacked by a wolf.
Oh, they found his cane.
You're sick. He says, So they found Bela Lugosi's body, and it appears that he was beat by a stick.
There's no bite marks. He's healed up.
Bite marks.
And they think he's crazy, like he just murdered the guy. Oh, he's lying.
Funny. So now the person wants to just so pause. Okay, sorry. I was about to say something about Paul and explain the situation, but Larry was just like, go ahead,
So
ask your questions. But I'm going to tell you, I killed a wolf last night.
Poor guy, because now, what do you do in that situation? You're a bit. Now, were you a bit? Are you going crazy?
Well, they saw him last night. I'm assuming a doctor came in and like patched him up. Wouldn't they be able to attest? Oh yeah, there were bite marks.
Maybe.
Chief Constable.
Yeah. His dad's talking about just basically sticking up for him and all. That's great dad, man. This is a Father's Day movie.
Father's Day movie. That's
Right.
the next topic y'all are going to have on Sunday. Great Father's Day movie. The Wolfman. The dad sticking up for his son, doing the right thing.
All right. The poem, contrary to belief, was not an ancient legend, but it was in fact an invention of screenwriter Sotomac. The poem was repeated in every subsequent film in which Talbot the Wolfman appears, with the exception of House of Dracula, Abbeck and Stell Meet Frankenstein, and it is also quoted in the later film Van Helsing. Although many films later, they changed the last of the poem to "and the moon is full and bright." Hey, you watched Dark Shadows, right?
Yeah.
In episode 944 episode of Dark Shadows, Christopher Pennock recites this version of the poem.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh, I'd go on more, but then this would just become a thing about Dark Shadows. But yes, in Dark Shadows, they even repeat the poem. Recite the poem. All right, so I guess this is the body of Bella.
So they're in Wales. They're in Britain. That's where they are.
Where?
They're in the Unwilly, Wales. All right.
All right, so the body's being put there. If this is for the for, Bella, this is pretty nice for a gypsy, man.
Right? Okay. Here's a crypt. And it almost looks like the same setup we had before with House of Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
Or Horror Dracula, sorry.
Similar. Yes, I do agree. So he's.
Oh, so that's where he is. He's in the crypt where the gypsy is, and he quick hid because here comes the gypsy's mom.
And he's saying he doesn't need a prayer.
And he's like, he doesn't want a pagan celebration. He's huh.
The priest is like, don't want this pagan stuff. Give him a proper burial.
Oh.
So the gypsy mother is lifting the coffin.
Now she's talking to her dead son. He's again spying on women again. He has a habit of doing this through the movie.
We should call him Tom.
Exactly. You're no longer a Larry anymore. We're calling you Tom. So she's sad, but she's happy because she knows that he's no longer a wolf anymore. His suffering's done. And he's just like kind of just sitting there watching, kind of like distraught. But I'm like, is he going to confront her?
So the werewolf that Larry kills appears to be a normal wolf. We said it's his German Shepherd, the actors, right? And it was probably actually very easy for them to film that scene because, He's a big man. That's a big dog. They probably play around a lot.
So he thinks he just killed a man. He didn't kill a wolf.
Yeah, but he did kill a wolf. And the filmmakers intended for Larry, because as we know, he is the Wolfman, as they introduced him. They intended for him to also look like a normal wolf, but instead changed it into a wolf beast because it'd be scarier.
Still like how he's got the little ship there, and when you build everything all, it's just I love how the little knickknacks and all stuff in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes a bunch of ladies now. Oh, Jenny's family, her mother is upset and wants to confront Gwen.
There's a fine father for you. So they're blaming her for the girl who went with them into the woods and got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Larry. He's saying that. What are you saying that?
You've not heard the last of this. Blah 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 blah. And just walks away. I hate that trope. You haven't seen the last of me.
That's their way of doing it. It's easier that way.
Wow.
It's a good thing you trust your daughter. Your daughter was doing... Yeah, it wasn't your daughter's fault.
It was definitely the daughter's fault. Hey, you want to go to the woods, go strange gypsies and get her fortune told? Sure, I'd like to.
I mean, they were both grown women. So,
Larry's talking to the girl named Gwen, and she's just walking around. Just going, yes.
So
there's some romantic tensions between them, but she's kind of still upset. Well, because she saw it too.
She's understandably upset. And Larry's explaining that he was fighting the wolf bit me. That's what he remembers.
Yeah, they're trying to. He's explaining that now they want me to be going crazy and they killed a man instead.
They keep saying Bela. Pretty sure.
She's like, well, and I love how Gwen. She's like, well, maybe there wasn't a wolf. Maybe you just killed a man. Here comes a guy with the pipe and the hat. And he's got a dog.
Okay. That big old pipe that they've got.
Dogs don't like werewolves.
You're like an abomination. You're like my ancestor, and at the same time, a human. Unacceptable. You're not my best friend.
Just like cats. Cats, they hate ghosts and stuff and all. You freaked out.
Oh.
So what is she wearing? She's like getting ready to go work at Judy's diner or something like that.
I know, right? Before she was dressed all fancily while she's working in an antique shop now. I'm gonna go serve coffee. See you later.
So we see that Larry's not the only guy 6 feet 2 inches. There's another guy in here. I think that's Sir Justin or Sir John.
And this guy's basically telling Gwen, "Hey, be careful with this guy."
No. It's Ralph Bellamy.
Oh, he's saying to be careful because of the dad.
Mm-hmm.
Which seems like a weird decision, but whatever. And my film's trying to buffer now, which is annoying. All right, so we are going to town.
Gypsy's dancing.
Yeah.
If only Rob could be watching this with us.
Does he like the gypsies?
I don't know, but he does love a good movie.
He does love a good movie. It is a good movie, so far at least.
Music and everything.
Yeah.
I love a good fedora too.
That classic look.
Oh, so she went on a date with the other guy, while Larry is over there. Larry Solomon walked away. Oh.
Now the guy's saying, let's go over there and say hello. Show him not jealous. Right,
They're gonna pop guns.
We'll have some fun together. Well, be the three of us.
They're shooting animals. There's a wolf. He can't shoot it though. Like he just can't because he's traumatized, or because he can't kill their wolves.
Oh, it might be.
Missed. He missed. Oh, and now is that a sign that guy's gonna kill him?
Yep.
That the guy shoots the wolf toy. That's the.
He shoots it just fine.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes the gypsy lady. I expected you sooner. Come into my tent.
Come on, man. I'll show you good. Show you a good time.
There she is. She is.
Yeah.
Now she actually said, go inside. Take off your clothes. What? What's this gonna help me for?
That's a different kind of movie, man.
Woo! Oh. Oh, she just said that you killed the wolf. He said her wolf is her son.
Yeah. She said.
Oh.
She's. So she's basically saying, your Cain with the silver head killed Bella. So the gypsy woman is trying to give.
She's throwing out all the lore. Basically, anybody's bit becomes a werewolf.
Mm-hmm. And she's trying to give him a pentagram to break the curse, but he's like, I'm sick of this. Always over his heart. He said, do you dare to show me the wound? Oh, is he taking off his shirt? What did we say?
Told you.
Yeah, the
woman. I haven't helped you. Did you? What the? Okay, I think black and white. I hate that. I thought she just disappeared instantly. I was like, what the heck? I was like, where'd she go? She blended into the background.
I think the woman feels sorry for him more than.
Yeah. Well, obviously does because her son was afflicted, and now the cop just saw him talking to her. Now he sees her walk the tent, whispers to another gypsy woman. And now Gypsy Man, it's gonna spread like wildfire. They're all shit. They're all talking now.
Maybe they're trying to get out of there.
Like it's time to run, leave camp.
It's time to get going. What happened? Where'd all the gypsy go? So now Larry's he just ran into Gwen again. Together, Gwen.
Oh, so she stayed behind to see him because she does have feelings for him.
Indeed.
He's explained to the amulet what I heard.
Then he just saw the old gypsy woman got the pentagram that he has over his heart.
It's basically a pocket watch.
Don't cheapen with the gypsy woman.
Now Gwen just found out. He said, I'm a werewolf. So they just gave her the necklace instead of wearing it?
He wants it to protect her. Though he's an idiot, because if he wears it over his heart, he won't change. But
yeah. Ooh. I've never accepted a present when he considering return. He's like.
Then he swoops in for that kiss. Yeah. Now they're saying the gypsies are.
You're like that? He's like the gypsy lady. He's like, I must go too. And she just darts off. Just leaves him there after he gave her a present. And she just leaves. Wow.
Well, okay, but the present was, hey, I'm going to turn into a werewolf, so.
Yeah, but it's a charm, though. He gave it's still she got a nice gold pocket watch.
I think it's silver, but.
Uh-oh. Now he sees the woman's face, and then you get the little spiral thing. All the flashbacks of Bella.
Sees a pentagram with a wolf in it. That's actually neat. I'd take a charm like that.
Is he changing, or is he just getting crazy?
I think he's undergoing.
Let's see.
No, he didn't change. He's just, everything's coming in on him, and he's feeling the pressure.
I guess so. He's mentally snapping because everything's happening. He's working. He's looking at his hands. He's afraid he's going to turn into a werewolf. He's freaking out. Now he's taking his shirt off. He's taking his necktie. Oh, his jet. Oh.
So.
There he goes. He's checking to make sure.
So Lon Chaney Jr. here, delighted in sneaking up on Evelyn Ankers, who is Gwen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And he liked sneaking up on her in full makeup and scaring her. What a jerk.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at his legs.
Oh no, I have hairy legs. Whatever am I going to do?
He's got really hairy leg. Oh, look at that left fur. Look at his other leg. Uh-oh, he's got wolf legs. Well, technically they're like furry legs.
Yeah. It's just, and it's changing.
Oh, look at that. Special effects here, the puppet stuff. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
I need those for uh-oh. Is he gonna walk normal?
Yeah, he's
walking on his tiptoes.
Yep.
Uh-oh, he's now a wolf.
The makeup took 6 hours to apply and 3 hours to get off.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that fro he's got. Oh, there's the Undertaker.
I think our Undertaker is about to be
Now, is he gonna eat people? Because usually wolves will go after they're hungry, they'll eat stuff. Or is he just gonna slash them and that's kill them?
He's howling.
Oh, that guy just saw the pipe. He sees him over there. What the hell's going on? Look at his expression. Uh-oh. He's dead. Oh, he just bit the guy's neck.
Yep. And I don't think we're going to have to worry about him becoming a werewolf. I think that's a meal right there.
Did you hear that, Mr. Twiddle? Tweet, tweet.
So, the foggy floored forest, where many of the film's key scenes take place, was one of the largest indoor sets Universal had ever built at the time. occupying an entire sound stage on the studio's backlot. That's cool.
It's probably no longer there anymore. A lot of these are probably torn down.
Yeah, but think about that. That is impressive.
Imagine having the Hollywood tours if they were still up. So like, they probably tore them down in like the 60s or 70s or whatever. They got.
They had a bad habit of doing that.
All right. Well, you found animal tracks now. You guys got his pipe. I had one of those pipes. It was my great grandfather's.
Oh, really? That's neat.
Never used them before. I'm like, I don't want to like. I don't know. It's just cool. I think something cool to have, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at it. There's footprints.
You got mud all over the floor, Larry. This is bad dog.
That's an antique rug right there. Is that mud or is it just poop?
I think it's mud.
Okay. Make sure. Look, his feet are actually clean.
He's back to normal. So
did he put another? My question is, remember we saw him? He just had his white beater shirt on, you know, tank top. Did he just put another shirt on when he was after he changed? Like, I need a new change.
I need to change, man. Ow.
Look at his hair.
Yeah, it's all crazy. It has been reported that during the scenes where Larry Talbot changed into a werewolf, it took approximately 21 hours to achieve the on-screen transformation.
21 hours? That's a whole entire day.
Give or take an hour or three. But yeah.
Is he really trying to wipe the mud up with his feet instead of using a towel?
Sir, we told you what to do. We gave you the pentagram. You didn't place it over your heart. This is on you.
Now, did he climb up there or did he jump?
Probably jumped, I imagine.
So the guy followed the tracks back to his window.
Mm-hmm. Come to my window.
I'll be home soon after I kill you. Horrible song. Why would you sing that? It's gonna get stuck in my head. All right. So now here's a cop again. That was his dad. Okay, I thought it was a cop. Everyone's just a midget in this movie except for him. They look the same.
He's explaining how the Undertaker was killed last night. The tracks of a wolf. Hmm.
Oh, I thought there wasn't a wolf.
Might have escaped from the circus or the zoo.
Wolves are high in demand in the circus. Like a throw up, yeah. So his dad believes it's a werewolf still.
Mm-hmm.
Good and evil and in every man's soul.
Mm-hmm. And how he's saying that a werewolf, them turning into that, is the evil taking hold of the man's soul.
Yeah.
In the form of a wolf.
Someone's having a good time in the back of that movie. His dad's
white.
I know, right? His dad's really calm for all this. Like his dad knows he's a wolf or something. Oh, his dad thinks that anything can happen to a man as well as fine, but he can't become an animal.
Yep. So Okay, so his dad's basically telling him to put on your hat, get out.
Go to
Let's
church.
go. You need a little more Jesus in you.
Now people are gossiping outside the church about the Undertaker that was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Williams, yes, to Larry Toba said there is no murders and stuff. She reminds you of Madge from Dark Passage.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She has that old shrew kind of look.
And the personality to go with it, too. All right, they're all going. Well, the good thing is he can still go into a church, even though he's a wolf. A werewolf. I wasn't sure if there's any lore.
Don't do anything to him.
Just vampires. Look, he's just standing there. He's like,
and everybody's looking at him.
That's creepy. Yeah, as he walks every so you're like, why are you just standing there, bro?
That one guy's facial expression, he was like this way, and like,
that one guy looks like Vincent Price right there.
I doubt he sounds like him.
You'd be surprised.
Be surprised.
Yeah, Ralph Bellamy plays the cop looking after them.
Mm-hmm.
Claude Rains is his dad. That's where Warren William, the doctor, the one that looked like Vincent Price a little bit, with the pointy nose.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Larry.
There's Larry again. What a name.
He's confessing. See, it's a werewolf, it's not a wolf. This kid, I love the cop.
Mm-hmm. He's like, sure, why not?
Sure, we'll hunt it down. We'll just step on the wall. Imagine hunters, the prize werewolf. And I'm thinking, wait until he gets attacked by the werewolf. He's like, oh crap, I was wrong.
He's talking to the doctor and he's saying, do you believe it?
Because they're all guys skeptics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like if he's man's not even thinking about it, how can he hypnotize himself?
So his dad's stepping in like, doctor, don't fill into his head.
Yep.
Don't give him ideas.
Sounds only a safe place.
If they put him in an asylum, it's going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet.
It'll be shock therapy. Lobotomy, too. And then they'll turn it into a petting zoo. Alright. So the doctor told him to go get some rest. And he's like, fine, whatever. He just kind of goes away. But his dad thinks he's telling the truth, though. Look at his eyes. Yep.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Dad's saying nonsense, but yes.
Yes, of course my son is more important than any of this nonsense.
Now he's saying, actually, shock therapy. Wouldn't do it.
Boy stays here. He's not going to mental some. All right. What is this? Oh, he's just getting rid of his tracks.
Somebody digging around.
Oh, they're putting bear traps down.
Ooh.
Hiding out. Kids, valuable lesson: never play in the woods.
No. Playing in the woods.
You won't find a bear, but you'll find a trap. Those things take your leg right off. All right, back to the fog machine.
Back in the middle of the night, the werewolf. The wolf.
He walks on it. I love how he walks on his tiptoes.
Well, yeah, he got caught.
Can he just pry it off?
I guess he's not going to.
Barely in a wolf stage, he's just stupid.
Well, he has the mind of an animal. So
I just saw his skin. Did you see it? Did you see his shirt collar, resting came off a little bit, and you saw his skin.
No, I didn't see that. Good call.
So they can't find him. Isn't he right behind him? He didn't get out though. He just fell over and they didn't see him.
He's just laying there. He's like, I give up. I'm not that hungry.
Here comes the gypsy lady, just casually, and they don't hear a horse carriage come up behind them if they just walk like not even 10 seconds away. He's just laying there.
Yeah, he's whimpering. Yeah. All right, he's wiping off the shoulder.
He's just blubbering.
The woman saying, "This isn't your fault." He's changing back. He really feels. She really feels sorry for the Wolfman, and it's understandable. It's not like Dracula, who turned into a vampire.
Yeah,
a villain all the time. This man has no choice in the matter. Now he's thinking. He's like, okay. Let the gypsy woman help you, man. Hello there. Come here.
Why are you walking barefooted?
Master Larry. Oh, and he's saying, I'm out here hunting too. Without any shoes on. And my clothes a mess. And my leg bleeding.
Let's get the high-powered rifle, the scope.
But as we know,
sees him staggering.
I don't think bullets are going to do anything to him.
Well, he gets going. He's back home. The Oyster Bed and Cafe. He's limping.
All right.
All right. He's gonna break into her. Well, they're in a rock.
Oh no, he's not trying to break in. He's trying to get her attention. Throwing pebbles.
Hey, baby, let me in. Throw some rocks in your window.
Yeah.
His one smashes the window, hits her in the head.
I doubt they're that big.
That's what she said.
That's all right, man.
He hits her in the forehead. Boom.
She falls out the window. Oh no.
She goes right to bed. Just sees him. Just looks down, sees him, and just goes right to bed. right. All right, she's gonna unlock it.
She's opening.
Let him in.
Okay, so is it the middle of the night still?
It is, because the gypsy woman, she can't chanted something to revert him back to his human form.
Yeah. And he's saying, I have to go.
Yeah.
I don't think you can help. Oh. He feels guilty, but it's not.
What?
It's a hard situation to think about.
She knows.
And she wants to run away with him. And the pentagram was on her hand. He saw the mark.
Yep.
She'll be the victim next, and that's why he's running.
Her hates. So I thought they would have been confronted and like shot and killed or something, but he's talking to his dad. He's all dressed up. He's like, I gotta leave. He's confessing, and he's always bitten, killed the guy, Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got a pentagram on us. Sign of the werewolf.
Yeah, his father's just doesn't believe him. So, just a quick fun fact. This is included among the 1001 movies you must see before you die by Steven Schneider.
Dogs are barking.
His father's telling him, you can't run away. He said that's what she said.
You know, I know.
No, it's not the time.
It's gibberish.
Larry's trying to tell him. Yes.
His dad's like, I don't care what you do, but you're gonna stay here. You're a man. This is the castle, and they have no say in my castle.
I can understand his position. At the same time, his position is stupid.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna tie him up?
Whoa.
Yeah, but what if he just rips it because he doesn't changes?
He's thinking that it won't.
All the windows are locked. Get some Wolfman out.
Well, I can't come down right now. I'm tying up my son. Oh, wait.
We'll settle things tonight. Oh, no.
He's telling his dad to take the cane. The silver. We only have like...
Yeah, this movie's almost over. Like, this movie's gone by really fast. But then again...
Short. It's really good.
Exactly. It feels short for only being like, what, an hour and like... Yeah, an hour and 9 minutes. Almost.
But it's really been enjoyable. It was just like the horror of Dracula.
Right?
These are classics for a reason.
Really like the guy's gun though. The scope on it. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. The hunting rifles.
So he was supposed to give him a sleeping pill, but he didn't. So they're kind of in on it.
Yeah. And the dad's there, just told everyone, like, hey, I tied my son to the chair. You know, he believes that he needs to turn into a werewolf. And, the doctor's like, well, hopefully he's not, that's what it is,
Mm-hmm.
Dad's all walking around with the cane. There's the old gypsy woman. Just casually just sitting there in the carriage. You're not frightened, are you, Sir Charles? Of the night. Rubbish. So, John.
Yeah, he's pointing out you have the cane. So while we talked about before how Bella's werewolf was on 4 legs.
Yeah.
And we see him, he's standing on 2 legs.
Yeah, he's the first.
One of the possible reasons for this was that this was originally supposed to be a psychological thriller where you're not quite sure if Larry is really becoming a werewolf or if it's all in his mind.
Yep.
That clearly changed, but...
Well, did it change? Or is he not a wolf at all?
We can see him, man. There's the gypsy right there.
We only see what he sees.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're shooting him.
Yep, and she was basically telling him, "Are you sure you didn't have any doubt, any at all?"
The guy's joking. He's like, "Yeah, so we're off." And the doctor's like, "Yeah, I took the silver boat to kill him." Uh-oh, here comes Gwen.
The hunt is on. The gypsy woman's saying, "You better come with me."
Yeah.
Oh, and she runs off.
What a dumb blitz. And there he goes. Chasing after her.
Mm-mm.
Jeez. She runs like so retarded too. Oh, check my hair as I run. Right? It's like a cartoon. Like you got the guys in the pitchforks. You see the girl. You see the monster, and then you see the dad with a cane. Scooby Doo, boom.
That classic.
Oh, there he is.
And they're right there. And he's attacking her. He's trying to get his teeth in. And she passed out. She's fainted. Oh! And he's hitting Larry with the cane. His father is going to be killing him.
Uh-oh.
He keeps hitting him with that cane.
So he's gonna die, and then they're gonna see his dad killing him. It's gonna revert back to human.
Yeah. And man just killed his own son.
Wow.
He had to do it. And is he changing right now? The gypsy woman comes up.
You killed them.
He's saying that.
He's reverting back, and she's chanting that same thing. The way you walk is thorny.
Yep. And he's seeing it. He's seen him change back
to his son, and oh no.
Poor man.
He killed his own son.
He's bewildered and shaken.
Here comes the cops. Oh, so
you killed your son. We're going to arrest you now.
And as always, the gypsy lady leaves right away. I love it.
Miss,
I wash my hands of this.
look. And the guy that she was out watching the gypsies with was there to swoop in.
Yep.
Poor Larry. Gosh.
He's like, "Boo, I'm alive."
And that's
how it ends. Wow.
That's sad. Oh, that was a good movie, though. I will say.
Definitely.
I enjoyed that. I typically don't enjoy werewolves, actually. But this was good.
For being, I thought when we first put this on, I'm like, great, it's gonna be kind of hokey, you know. But I was like, holy crap, it actually is actually entertaining. And that's because I'm watching with somebody else. But yeah, there's some hokey parts in there. But overall, for being a 1940s Wolfman, you know, with and they had to use all makeup, and stuff like stage, everything, there's no CG, no blood whatsoever. It's one of the most tamest werewolf movies you've seen. Yeah, there's a guy rip the guy's throat, but you don't see chunks flying off or
it's honestly not necessary. It's a classic movie, and it takes it, and it is really something to be appreciated. I'm glad we watched it. I was, like I said, werewolf movies are typically not my jam. I just watched American Werewolf in London. I did not care for it. But this,
because that's like, hold my beer. We're gonna go straight to gore. And that was I believe that American Werewolf in London was actually the first time we actually see the full transformation into the wolf and all that stuff. Even that with the special effects was great on that too. But for this movie, they just kind of did the kind of like you see from scene by scene as it flashes on as they compile the film together layer and layer, which does work out pretty good for the time. I love the fact it's in black and white because black and white hides a lot of things you would see in color, mistakes. So it makes it more ambience, more scary in the woods. You get the smoke machines going and stuff. It's just you can't see the ground at all. It just looks, everything looks so real. The fact that it's actually a staged, they're not in the woods. It's actually on an actual ground. They get the leaves, they got the dirt.
That sound stage is really impressive. It feels like the woods. They did a damn good job, that's for sure. I'm really impressed, and I guess it would be on an 1001 movies you should watch before you die list.
Right?
I recommend. Right there next to Mad Dog Time.
Well, you can't put a movie like this with this quality next to Mad Dog. Mad Dog. Oh
man, I'm kidding. So this November we're going to watch it, but I think we should wrap this up. General
definitely
thoughts.
Wrap it up.
It was
general thoughts.
Really,
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you said that was really good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I thought it was actually a really good film. Black and white. Obviously, some things I would have changed, because only because I'm so used to seeing all the more new stuff. Going back to this, it was kind of hokey because he had the fro, obviously the headpiece, a wig, is a bad. I was like, what is this? He's got like the Wanda Sykes fro going on here, or a werewolf.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, comparing it to movies from back then, it had to be like people probably got nightmares of that Wolfman.
When you're 5 or 6 years old or 10 years old watching this back in time, it's like, if you're able to watch this, it was creepy. You're watching this. You didn't have access to all the scary 80s gore and movie horror, or 60s and 70s. This is 1940s, 1941. Just right around World War II. So if you're a child, you're watching this, and it's. Can you imagine getting with a bunch of friends? You're like 10 years old and sneaking off to go watch this, and you're just kind of freaking out, But it's your imagination really helps with this movie too, because the only thing that they could have done when they're in the beginning, they're showing all the different actors. They should have showed the actual horse and had the name under there who the horse is.
I want to know about Billy right there.
Is that Buns? Don't kill Buns.
Don't kill Buns. Don't eat the horse.
All right, so
Thank
this was
you.
episode 2 of Wolfman, 1941.
Not of Wolfman. This is episode 2 of Friday Night Flicks with RDV and Professor Pixel and sometimes other guests, but it's just the 2 primed right now. Thank you for joining us. We will be back next week with something new and exciting, I am sure. We will discuss that off camera, though. So thank you again. And as always,
well, stay
extreme,
extreme, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I was waiting for you to go to see you real soon.
No, this isn't the Disney Channel.
Whatever. Stay extreme. Good night, everybody.